Hello, I'm Panos Kotsathanasis, and this is Bad Accent Video Reviews. Today we're going to talk about Old Fox, a 2023 film by Hsiao Ya-chuan, which won 4 Golden Horse Awards, and it was Taiwan's official submission to the Oscars. We caught it a few days before in 5 flavors, and regarding the synopsis, I will read from Federica Giampaolo's written review on Asian Movie Pulse. Set in the late 80s, the film tells the story of 11-year-old Liao Jie and his father Liao Tai-lai. Father and son live in poverty as Tai-lai is only a waiter and the sole provider. While skimping on clothes, gas and everything else needed, the father hopes to save enough money to fulfill his late wife's dream, open up a hair salon. He is an honest worker and hopes to raise his son the same, but everything changes when Jie befriends boss Jie, nicknamed Old Fox. Jie is their cunning landlord who wishes on his part to transform the young kid into a money-hungry tycoon. Meanwhile, Jie tries to convince the Old Fox to sell his father an apartment to transform into a hair salon. Instead, he receives life lessons about being ruthless with the weak. In a damp and rainy Taiwan, Jie is torn between Old Fox's give-and-take mindset and his father's empathetic principles. Since both adults actually come from the same economic situation, the little boy feels more confused about which path to choose. To this extent, a coming-of-age story comes together where the young protagonist must realize where his sense of morality stands. Director Hsiao Ya-chuan sets Old Fox against Taiwan's rapid transformation in the late 80s and early 90s, a period marked by democratization, economic growth, and the emergence of a distinct Taiwanese identity. This approach also induces the movie with a sense of nostalgia, with the notes of Tai-lai sax essentially dictating this approach, and the overall setting with the run-down little shops and apartments adding to the whole sentiment. At the same time, and as time passes, the whole movie seems to function as a didactic fairy tale, with the boy essentially having to choose between staying decent and poor or becoming cutthroat and rich. The combination of these elements results in much entertainment, which is aplenty here, but also a number of issues. For starters, the presentation of the father is excessive. He is a matter of sorts in the restaurant he works, but he can also play the sax, sew his son's clothes, becomes capable in hairdressing, and is quite popular with women in characteristics that do not really fit the profile of a man with no money. Furthermore, the later attempt of exonerating Old Fox by showing that there are reasons for his behavior are also hyperbolic, as is the final message, which moves into romanticized political correct paths. The same excessiveness and slight naivety is also involved in the character of Lin Chen, a rather beautiful woman who is assistant to Old Fox and seems to have feelings for Tai-lai, with the same applying to young Chung Mei, whose presence is mostly implemented to add to Tai-lai's appeal and to stress a comment regarding the violence women suffer in the hands of men. On the other hand, the presence of Eugenie Yu and Mugi Kadowaki, respectively, definitely adds to the aesthetics of the movie, with the two women also being the main sources of the noir approach here, with the way they conduct themselves, the way they look, even the way they talk. This sense is also intensified by Lin Chen-chung's cinematography, who presents both the poor and the rich neighborhoods of Taiwan in a combination of noir aesthetics and nostalgia in one of the best aspects of the movie. Chu Chun-tao's editing results in a relatively fast pace that suits the fairy tale premises of the movie. Kuan Ting-Liu as Tai-lai is quite convincing as the kind-hearted father with regrets about his past actions, but the one who steals the show here is definitely Bai Run-yin as Liao Jie, with his mood swings in particular being impressively portrayed. Old Dog is not as deep contextually as it tries to be, but the story, the casting and acting, and the visuals deem it a rather entertaining film that is quite easy to watch. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like these reviews, please like and subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.